Hey, what's up everybody? In this video, I'm going to cover Scheming Pete at skill level 4, 5, and 6. Now, I do have another video that covers Scheming Pete at skill level 1, 2, and 3. So if you're interested in seeing that, check it out in the description below or in the top right hand corner. In that video, I do give some tips and tricks of using Scheming Pete, also cover some of his stats. So if you're interested in seeing that, check it out below or in the top right hand corner. I'm also going to link it to the end of this video, so you could always just stay till the end of this video. But for this video, I do want to focus on skill level 4, 5, and 6 and show you the difference between all three of these skill levels. And really the major difference here is the skill range, and it's the major blast that Scheming Pete has. What his ability does is he's going to run Mickey off the road and clear a bunch of Tsums in the center area as well as the bottom row. But because Scheming Pete's ability is pretty big at this point, that it almost looks like it's one big clear. But if you pay close attention to the very bottom row of your game screen, the very bottom rows are all cleared with a number 1. And what that means is those are technically counted as one individual clear. So instead of counting a big burst, those little ones count as 1, and then that big burst at the very top counts as one single one. So technically you could have about 9 extra combos because of his ability, because generally at the very bottom screen you should have about 8 or 9 Tsums at the very bottom. So during this clear you should get 9 or 10 combos added to your combo chains. So check that out and pay close attention to that. And one of the strategies to using Scheming Pete is make sure that the entire screen is full of Tsums, because the more Tsums you have on the screen, the higher your chain is going to be, therefore earning you more coins. You may even want to get rid of some of the bubbles, because the bubbles technically get in the way. It takes up one slot on your screen, and if you have any big Tsums on the screen, then that's very beneficial to your clear as well. So you could leave those. The big Tsums actually help you to get a higher chain. So I also want to show you guys a side-by-side comparison of the abilities activated for Scheming Pete. So essentially what happens is Scheming Pete will drive his big cart and runs Mickey off the road. So let me slow this down so we could analyze the animation. So check this out, you have Scheming Pete runs Mickey completely off the road and he kind of stops. I don't think he gets run off the road, so that's a good thing, I guess. So Mickey's not hurt. But check this out, the entire screen is almost clear for skill level 6. You could tell that for skill level 4 there are still some Tsums that are still coming down, so not everything got cleared. But like I mentioned earlier, check out the bottom row. You do see roughly about 6 or 7 number 1s are showing up. Those are going to count as one combo each because those are cleared as individuals. So technically they're not going to be cleared all at once. So you're not getting a big burst clear. So you're not getting anything in the 40s. But if it was one big clear, then yeah, you definitely will be in the 40s. So that's how Scheming Pete works. It's a scheme. You got scammed that you didn't get a big clear. But anyways, it's still a good Tsum though, I think. Let me fast forward the gameplay here to the end of this game. Scheming Pete at skill level 4, I ended up with 3,010 coins. Skill level 5, I ended up with 3,167 coins. And at skill level 6, I got 4,137 coins. A very easy Tsum to use that gets you a lot of coins, so I'm definitely a big fan of Scheming Pete. His gameplays go by really quickly as well, so he's going to be really good for coins. Now what I also want to show you guys is a comparison of all the skill levels, so that way you could determine if you want to invest in Scheming Pete or not. So as you can see here on the screen, it's not necessarily that great at skill level 1 and 2, but starting at skill level 3 becomes pretty decent, and then 4, 5, and 6 becomes pretty good. So I'm definitely a fan of Scheming Pete, and I do recommend people to try to get Scheming Pete, especially for beginners, because he's a very easy Tsum to use. But anyways, that's my review for Scheming Pete. I hope that you guys found it useful or at least entertaining, and if you did, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel if you haven't, and as always, thank you so much for watching.